That doesn't seem too bad. Oh, hush up. Hello, welcome, and namaste. I am the Master of Balance, also known as Delightful Poisoning, and welcome to a brand new theme month that I came up with while I was doing my previous theme month. The theme for this month, Roguelites. So it's a little something that I like to call Rougelite Repetition. And if you don't understand why, then I'll explain in a minute. But anyone who's ever played a roguelite will understand. Um, let's see. Doesn't look like I have anyone new to thank for following right now, so that's fine. Let's bring up String Raiders real quick. Oops. There it is. Yeah, my my display here is a little wonky. Just a little bit. I'll put a killing field over here and start the battle. Looks like Unaware placed a unit, thank goodness. And Siraj. Angelic Mutiny. I kind of like that one. God, we can't take any of your crap anymore. This is a mutiny. Alright, on to the next one. Yeah, this one is definitely going to be easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'll do some battle planning, even though it's not really necessary. You can just throw some supports maybe right back here. Some ranged units behind them. Some armored units, perhaps, right here and right here. Would be good. Okay. Alright. Now let's minimize this. Get back to Slay the Spire. I hit the wrong button. There we go. So, for those of you who are unaware, roguelites are a specific kind, a specific genre of game, and they're different from roguelikes. There's a whole spiel to go into about what the difference is. I'm not sure that I can explain it properly. Apparently, there was a game like in the 80s, possibly 90s, that sort of started the whole thing, but then it really picked up, I think, with Slay the Spire. It may have been Enter the Gungeon, but there's a number of games out there now like this. So the idea, most roguelites have a number of similar elements, okay? They're usually procedurally generated, so you're not going through the same uh, area, the same dungeon, the same map, whatever it may be, over and over again, okay? And two, they have you start from scratch every time. So, for example, in Slay the Spire, there are different characters that you can choose from, and you start with one basic deck that has a bunch of attacks, some defense, and one special card. That's all you get. And as you progress through the game, you get more cards, you get relics to help you out, but we'll see all that in a little bit when I actually start playing. So, for this month, we're going to be playing a number of these. Today, obviously, Slay the Spire. Look forward to Hell Train next week, Returnal the week after that, and ending with my first ever playthrough of Hades. I've never played it before, but it's sitting there on my computer, ready to be played. So, let's get this started, shall we? And as you can see, I'm already in the middle of a run here. I was actually going to try and finish the run so that I could start fresh for you, but, life gets in the way sometimes. So let me try and give you an idea of what's going on. Slay the Spire is a card game, as you can plainly see by the cards down here, and each one has a different effect. For example, I have a certain amount of energy. Each one has an energy cost. If I play Seeing Red here, then I use one energy basically to gain one energy because I gain two. So it's a net gain of one energy. Then there's Perfected Strike, which does more damage based on the number of cards that have the word strike in their title. So that can be quite a powerful card, but it's also sort of lends itself to an attack heavy strategy. You know what I mean? So got to be careful with that. Also, I got all kinds of relics up here. This one I start with, it's called Burning Blood. And this is for a character by the name of the Ironclad. You can see he's sort of warrior, berserker type dude. At least I think he's a dude. It's hard to tell with some of these characters sometimes. You know, be like Samus Aran, like take off the mask, suddenly long flowing locks come out. It's a woman? So then there's a couple that I got over the course of my run. I got the Regal Pillow, that helps you heal when you get to a rest site. The Toy Ornithopter. When you use a potion, you heal 5, which actually could be helpful right now. And what's going on with my mouse? Oh, there it is. It's back. So I'm going to try a potion right now, a power potion. Let's see. I think I'll choose Inflame, because when I play that particular potion, I get to play it for no energy, thank goodness. And I have only strikes right now, so I'm just going to try and take this son of a bitch out over here. All right. Oh, and I have one more energy. I almost forgot to actually use that. Remember, kids, use all your energy. It behooves you to do so. You may have noticed this relic in particular pulsing over here, the Slaver's Collar. So I get extra energy at the start of a combat with elites. And basically the actual elite is this guy, but a slaver, like, they're just here too. So let's see, I'm going to try and defend myself here. Not quite as much defense as I would like, but a clothesline will help with that. So now I'll only take 13 damage as opposed to 15. Let's see. I will bash this guy's butt. And hopefully he'll be easy to kill, because you see the little broken heart down here? You see, it's vulnerable. So now he takes 50% more damage from attacks. I'll use Blind on the Taskmaster and Anger over here. Let's see. Use some defense. I really hate to use a Perfected Strike on this son of a bitch because, you know, it's way overkill, but it's the only attack I've got, so it'll have to do. Ow! Stop hurting me! Hate you all. Armaments is one of the best cards for this particular character, because what Armaments does when it's upgraded, okay, so you'll notice that some of the cards here have this little green text and this little plus over here. That's because every card can be upgraded. Some cards can be upgraded more than once, but usually it's just once, and it often increases their damage. Sometimes it decreases their energy cost. So it all depends on the card. But again, for Armaments, you see, normally you gain 5 block and you upgrade 1 card from your hand, your choice. But see, if you upgrade all cards for the rest of combat, all the cards in your hand, and you can continue doing that until all your cards are upgraded. It's very helpful, let me tell you. Whew. Thank goodness for that sweet, sweet block. Speaking of which, I'm going to need some more. Twin Strike! See, the idea basically for especially this roguelite is to get through the game taking as little damage as possible. Juggernaut would be great if I had a block-centric deck right now, but I don't. So I will have to move on. I hate these sons of bitches. The Shelled Parasite, they have something called plated armor. So at the end of your turn, you get a certain amount of block. It can be really great if you have it. If you don't, well, then it's not so fantastic. Oh dear. I seem to have inadvertently taken a bunch of um, attack cards and not so many defense cards. Well, the good news is that that'll help me get through the game a little faster and maybe be able to show you some other characters, which I would like to do. Right, and see, now seeing red is upgraded, so now I can gain 2 energy without it costing me anything, which is helpful. Honestly, I probably should have used Twin Strike just then. Let's see. Pommel Strike. Oh good, it gave me another thing to defend with. That's helpful. Yeah, it's not only aggressive. Look, the little Pokemon game, it's working. Someone suggested that I get that game, so I got that game. Oops, no, Wild Strike. I live! I live to fight another battle! Barely! I'm gonna have to go with Evolve on that one. You don't actually have to take a card if you don't want to. See, I wanted to go this way because of this relic right here, the meal ticket. It helped to heal me. Oh, they don't have anything with the strike in the name. I think I'll take a Vajra. Oh, I have enough for Sadistic Nature? Awesome. Sadistic Nature is one of the best cards, especially for different characters. Smiling Mask. Oh yeah, so you can always choose to remove cards from your deck if you'd like to. Some people tend to do that to try and like synergize with different cards and be like, hey, you know, I'm going to make a strike related deck, so I'm going to get rid of all my defensive cards and I'm going to, you know, maybe get some cards that increase my strength so I do more damage. But just generally, I'm going to have as many strikes as possible. Perfected Strike, you son of a bitch. Or bitch, because I think these both these characters are supposed to be female. Oh dear, this could be a problem for me. This is definitely going to be a problem. Oh wait, hold on. Perfected Strike! And that is what Perfected Strike is for. Yeah, I'll take a Warcry. Warcry can be especially helpful. There's a little combo that I absolutely love to use. It's where you use something like Warcry to put something like Demon Form on top of your deck, right? And then there's a card that says play the card on top of your deck and then exhaust it. But it's only 1 energy, so essentially you play Demon Form for less energy than you would normally have. Oh, but I need all those strikes, because otherwise my twin strikes are going to be worthless. I'll transform. Oh, it was Rampage. Well, that may not be great. Oh, and it's Snecko. Hello, Snecko. Snecko is a rather unique creature, because what he does, he has a strategic move. It's called Perplexing Glare. You can read it there on the screen. See, now I have confusion. And see, all of my, every single one of my energy costs have been randomized. So whenever I draw a card, it's going to be randomized, which can be good because you see this Perfected Strike here has gone from a 2 energy card to a 1 energy card. So that's helpful for me. But this other one went up to a 3, so I can't use it at all. Oh, this is going to be a tough battle, man. Oh, come on, demon form. Why? Why didn't you change and become a less beefy card? Damn it. I'll put demon form back and hope to God that the confusion changes it. I will survive barely. Thank God. Okay. Damn it. The demon form isn't getting any better. Oh no. That defense is not going to be enough. We are done here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for so much for watching. God damn it. Another thing you might like to learn about Slay the Spire is that, at least on Steam, I don't know if it's available anywhere else. Actually, I do know that because I know that it's available on Nintendo on the Switch eShop. Um, but on Steam, there's a large community of. Oh, I didn't know the Watcher was an official character. I thought that was a mod character. On the Steam community, there's a whole lot of people making a whole lot of mods for this game. And there's so many different characters, some of which kind of crash the game, but you can actually even play as Snecko, the one we were just playing as. So that's kind of interesting. So I'm pretty much going to go in order here. See, we have the Ironclad. The remaining soldier of the Ironclads sold his soul to harness demonic energies. Dun dun. Next one, the Silent, a deadly huntress from the Foglands, eradicates foes with daggers and poisons. And that is absolutely accurate. Like, you can make some great poison decks with this bitch. Then we have the Defect, a combat automaton which became self aware. Ancient technology allows the manipulation of orbs. Right, you can sort of see the orbs going backwards here. These are different kinds of orbs, which I'll explain if I ever get to play this guy. But he's actually one of the best because, you can use these orbs for defense, for offense, to get more energy. Like, they're just the best. And then we have the Watcher, a blind ascetic who has come to evaluate the Spire, master of the divine stances. Right, so what she does is that she's just kind of sitting there, right? And then you'll use like attack stance or offensive stance, aggressive stance, whatever it is, right? And then your attack will be doubled, but you'll take double damage as well. So you have to like go into that stance, do some damage, and then get out of it real quick, or find some other way to protect yourself, because otherwise you're going to set yourself up for some pain. So let's go in as the Silent, shall we? So this is a thing. Like, if you get through the first map, then you can get a boon from this guy who has a name, but I don't know what it is. And some of them, as you can see, are like really you know, kind of loss and gain. Like, you lose some stuff, but you may gain some stuff. I'm gonna try this one. Oh, look, I got Pandora's Box, which transformed all my strikes and defends into other cards. Okay, well, that's going to be interesting and probably really difficult for some synergy, but we'll see what we can do. That's part of the reason that I really love these games is that you have to, they are the epitome of games where you have to make do with what you've got. If you can't, you're screwed. Let's see. Um, and that will do for now. I'll try to go through some of the cards that I'm using so that you understand what they are, what they do, and why I'm using them. So, like for Flying Knee, for example, it's a good damage card, and even more importantly, on your next turn, you gain some extra energy to use. That's one of the things that you can do with the silent is that you can become energized and just build a whole lot of block, and just be like, hey, now I have all the energy in the world, and there's a bunch of cards that allow you to discard cards and then draw some more cards. So you can pretty much like have a turn that lasts for 3 or 4 draws of the draw pile over here. It's pretty amazing. I'll use Crippling Cloud and then use Bane, Neutralize. Always use zero cost cards because zero cost cards are hands down the best you ever want to use. I've seen videos on YouTube where it was like, hey, I'm going to use this one zero cost card, and that's it. you know? Like, my entire deck is built up of these zero cost cards. And something that says, like, when you have no cards in your hand, like a relic that says, when you have no cards in your hand, then guess what? You get to draw some cards. you know? So it just went zero cost, zero cost, zero, 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 zero. It's like, hey, guess what? You're dead because you can't do a damn thing about it. All right. What do I take to try and synergize with any of this stuff? I do happen to have a lot of skills, so maybe I'll take that. I wouldn't have minded having a poison stab, but and there's sneaky strike. That's a great one for that strategy I was talking about earlier, where you just grab a bunch of energy and use it against your opponents. All right. Let's see. How about we upgrade a card? Such as dodge roll? Maybe? Escape plan might be good. Bane isn't bad, but I don't have a lot of poison cards, so... Yeah, and I need to discard that card in order to make it work. I think I'll upgrade the Flying Knee and hope that works out for me. You also may have noticed that I've been trying to hit as many of these question mark spaces as possible. And that's because there's an event that occurs sometimes, not always, but sometimes when you do a question mark space. Sorry, needed a little drinky drink there. I'm surprised I haven't seen any more Pokemon for my little Pokemon game that I introduced to my stream a little while ago. Makes that a zero cost? That could be helpful. How about I upgrade my zero cost card? Because I was just saying, zero cost cards are helpful. I normally wouldn't go against an elite like this, but... Oh, and it's this one too. This is going to be fun. The thing about this guy is that once you break his block like that, he just wakes up. But he gets a lot more annoying as the game goes on. So I'm going to have to try to deal with him as swiftly as possible. Oh, that's a dexterity potion. I thought it was a poison potion. But I should know better because I know what those look like. Let's see. I'll use Survivor, get rid of Doubt, Alchemize. I'm going to drink one of those now because I feel like I'm going to need it. Bane is proving to be really helpful right now. Ow, bitch. See, this is the thing, the strategic thing that he's doing. What he's going to do is he's going to lower my dexterity and my strength. So eventually I will be completely unable to attack and unable to defend myself. So that's not going to be fun. Right, but his attack and stuff stays the same all the time. Because that's fair. I mean, I'm honestly not doing too terribly, but I could be doing better. Like, there's a card that gives you more poison. You know, it makes you exude poison every turn, which is really helpful, and especially if you're using Bane. It doesn't really matter, because I can't get rid of... Oh, wait, could I have gotten rid of Doubt? Did I have um, Survivor in my hand just now? I don't think so. But I will use Survivor on this. I have one skill, and this is it. It's playing games for your amusement. That's my only skill. I'm actually a pretty fair cook. Oh dear, I have no attack cards whatsoever. Reflex. Activate. And like I said, play those 0 cost cards. Gotta play them. Alright, we successfully survived that son of a bitch. So let's go. Oh, a Dreamcatcher. Interesting. See, those energy strategies, like I was saying before, would be really good for choke, because then you'd have a bunch of energy and a bunch of cards that discard cards, and then the choke would just deal them continual damage, you know what I mean? But I'll take another Flying Knee, because I don't think I have what it takes to pull off a choke deck right now. Choke me, baby. Took you out before you could even use your effect, you son of a bitch. See, they had an effect that where they get when they get damaged, then they curl up. The little louse uses defense curl. It's not very effective. Cultist potion. Ooh, that's a really good potion. Like, seriously, it's a great potion. I will show you what it does later on in the game. But for now... Oh, the courier! That's awesome! Certain cards are really helpful because they, like, reduce the prices of potions and, you know, all the stuff. See, the ritual is basically based on this guy right here, the cultist. So what he's going to do is use this ritual thing, and then he's going to continually gain strength as the game goes on, which means I need to beat him as quickly as possible or I'm going to die. Some roguelites, like this one, are a little slower, you know, a little more methodical. Other ones are a whole lot more energetic, you know, like Wizard of Legend or Enter the Gungeon. Like, you need to be quick and think on your feet, because otherwise you're going to die. Let's see. I will deflect him. I will use a dodge roll, because then I'll block some damage next turn. I love that thing, Riddle with Holes. That's one of the best. Let's see. We'll use Survivor on Reflex. And then Crippling Cloud into a Bane. I could have used Escape Plan, but I don't need to because poison. Meow Stick? Huh. I'm not sure I'm familiar with that one, actually. I'll discard an energy potion. I'm getting a lot of potions. This is really crazy. Oh, that was a hard choice because there were a lot of good cards there just now. I'm definitely going to have to rest. My general rule is that I have to rest if my health is beneath the amount that the rest will replenish. Words. Words is hard. I'm going to go ahead and heal because that parasite thing doesn't scare me, and it'll set me up nicely for this artifact business. Kaka! See, ritual. At the end of the turn, gain 1 strength. It's terribly helpful. I actually do want to use Crippling Cloud on these guys, even though they have Artifact, which will negate one of the debuffs. But since there are 2 debuffs, one of them being Poison and one of them being Weakening, I think it would be worth it. Because at best, they'll probably be weakened, you know? Or something like that. Let's see. We'll use a Flying Knee on this guy. Alchemize. I really should be using... I sometimes actually forget to use potions. I would use Vulnerable, but it's just going to fail to work on any of these guys since they have the artifact on. The thing about artifact is that you have to take it off, you know? You have to sort of deactivate it first before you can actually do anything to the people that you're trying to attack. And that includes something like Piercing Wail. So, not going to use that yet. Like I was saying earlier, this is one of those games that I really love because, you know, you're really trying to just make the best of whatever situation you land in. And that was especially true for me today because I got Pandora's Box. And it was like, okay, what the fuck do I do with this? How do I make this into a cogent deck? Bam! Flying knee, motherfucker! That's the thing about these sentries, right? That you might have noticed all these status cards they keep putting in my deck, these dazed cards. Basically, what they do is just get in the way. But now that one's artifact is gone, I can do this and cripple him. Oh, I do so hope I get my Bane. Come here, Bane. Aw, I didn't get Bane. That's okay. I've got a couple more turns to get it. My cousin actually turned me on to this game. And, you know, when we talk about it, he often talks about synergy and how, you know, you want to actually try to remove cards from your deck and keep it succinct, you know, so that you don't have too many cards. And that if you have a strategy that, say, involves block, and it's like, hey, you're getting all kinds of block cards, but not the one that actually deals damage. It's like, uh-oh. Oh, retain a card. That's interesting. Take a quick pause for the cause here to do some Stream Raiders. Let's see. I think a killing field will work well right here. Let's go, baby! Whoa, did my warrior have a shield on him for a second there? I'm not sure I'm aware of a unit that grants your guy a shield. All right. Oh, look, I think I got some artillery. I believe that's the first time I've ever acquired scrolls for that particular unit. So that's helpful. Very helpful indeed. Let's upgrade my warrior because he's the best I got. He's the best around. Paladin, absolutely. Berserker, sounds good. And now we unlock the Saint. Oh, so that's the one that caused the shield. I like this unit. I want to get that as a viewer as well. As a viewer, I have all the units except for this son of a bitch over here. Frickin' vampires always being away from me. Okay, Gonna do a boss thing, and then if we have time, I might start up on a... I might just start up some, a dungeon. All right, let's bring Slay the Spire back up before I hide Stream Raiders, because that would be helpful. All right. Onward! Oh, that's right. These little guys, this can be a really awesome thing or a really terrible thing, depending on what you do with it. So the thing is, if you put in like an energy, a card that costs energy, like Dodge and Roll here, you get like a little bit of health back. But if you put in one that costs more energy, then you get some better stuff because they throw it into the fire. So if you are willing to sacrifice a really strong card, then you could potentially get some good stuff in return. Potentially. 7 poison. Wow. I think I'm going to upgrade Bane because any poison that they have on them is going to be the bane of their existence. Let's see. I'll use well-laid plans, flechettes, and Bane. Oh yeah, I can now retain a card, which means that I keep it in my hand instead of discarding it, which is helpful. Especially because later on, what's going to happen to this guy, you can see he has a split on him. So when I get him to 50% or fewer on his HP there, then he's going to split into 2 other kinds of slimes. And then those slimes are going to split as well. So I have to get him as low as I can before that happens. I think I'll throw a fear potion on him. Riddle him with holes. Let's see. And crippling poison. This is going to hurt a lot. You may notice that I continue to retain Piercing Wail, and that's for a very good reason. You see, because later on, when he splits into several different slimes, it's going to be incredibly helpful for me. Oh, he's going to split now, in fact. So I'm going to go ahead and end my turn, but I'm going to keep Piercing Wail. Because if these slimes start attacking right away, see, we got a spike slime and an acid slime. What they do is this one, the spike slime, will reduce my ability to defend myself, and the acid slime will reduce my attack power. Fun, right? But since they're both attacking, I will use Piercing Wail, like so, and suddenly they're not such a big threat. Now I'm going to try and focus on one in particular. Oh yeah, I'll hang on to Riddle with holes. Sure, why not? And here's the thing, they don't split if I kill them outright. So that's part of what I'm trying to accomplish here. Let's see. I'll play Survivor and go some Reflex. Uh-oh. I'm shrouded in doubt. See, now this guy is going to split into 2, but because I reduced his HP to 11, the resulting slimes will only have 11 HP each. So that won't be too bad to deal with. Not too bad. I'm going to take another sippy sip here. Ah. Good stuff. Okay. Let's see. I will use some flechettes on you. Flying knee to your face. And I will use one of these slimes because it just gets rid of it. So it's helpful. I'm going to keep Lake Sweep for this bastard over here. This slimy sucker. Let's see. In fact, I'll use that right now. All right. I don't actually have to retain a card if I don't want to, so I'm not gonna. I don't need those cards anymore anyway. Let's see. Flying Knee, absolutely. Neutralize, ba-bing. Dodge roll for next turn. And I'll play Slime to get it out of my deck. But I'll retain Survivor. Because Survivor is helpful. Quite helpful indeed. See, the problem with Bane right now is that I don't have anything. I essentially can't activate it. Hey, look, a Teddy Ursa. Go catch it. It's cute. Let's see. We'll do some flying knees to whatever counts as its face. Fletchettes. Oh yeah, gotta retain Survivor because it's about to split, and it's good. These slimes are gonna be slightly stronger than the other ones were. We'll play Survivor, discard Reflex, so I draw some cards. Neutralize this guy. Riddle that same one with holes. And I'll use some energy to get rid of some slimes. Retention can be really helpful. Like, if you have a full hand, you won't draw any new cards. But you can keep just the one card or two cards that you really need. So it's helpful, like I said. Let's see. Take this bastard out. I really should not have. I should have done that in the opposite order. I'm going to keep Riddle with holes so that I can nail this booger over here. Bam! I win! I have survived the boss battle. Yay me! Next turn, your attack's damage is doubled. Let's see. Discard your hand and add one shiv for each card. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. What do I really need, though? I could use more poison cards, but obviously none of these are poison cards. I guess I'll take a Phantasmal Killer. Why not? Let's see. I'm going to take an Astrolabe, because then I can transform cards that have not been so helpful to me. Unfortunately, transforming a curse won't get rid of it. It'll just transform it into a different curse. Flying Knee has been helpful, but I'm going to transform it and see if I can turn it into something better. Let's see. I definitely want Bane. Fletchettes hasn't been too helpful lately, unfortunately. I definitely want Neutralize. Escape Plan has been helpful. Oh dear. I guess I'll get rid of Riddle. Oh, I get a bunch of well-laid plans. Oh no. I want it. I take it back. I don't want that. Give me back my other cards. They were more helpful than that. This guy, this chosen douchebag over here, I hate him so very much. Because, see, it's this thing, the strategic thing. What he's going to do is he's going to curse me with a hex. I know that sounds a little weird, but that's what's going to happen. He's going to hex me, and then once he does, if I play anything but an attack, well, if I play any skill cards, then I'm going to get hit with a bunch of dazed cards, and it's going to be just a pain in the ass. But I've just activated Phantasmal Killer, so hopefully that'll help and double up on my damage. Let's see, let's use a Swift Potion. Didn't unfortunately quite work out as I had hoped. I will retain the Deflect and the Alchemize, because hopefully that will help. Let's see. The Deflect, definitely got to play that. I don't care if I get dazed. Oh, my next card is played twice, huh? Well, let's see. How much damage will this deal? Not enough to kill it. See, because I could have hit it with the duplication potion, but it would have survived by 1 health or some number like that, and I'd have been like, God damn it. Well, these two, obviously. The nice part about being dazed is that they have an effect on them called ethereal, which means that if I don't play them, which I can't, they're unplayable. But when they're ethereal, then they just kind of go away at the end of my turn. They expire, they get exhausted. So they are no longer in my deck. See? Bye-bye. Actually, this retention thing could be really nice if I get some more of those you gain energy cards. Like Flying Knee here. I'm going to use the duplication potion because that'll help. Bam! Flying Knee to a Flying Knee. Blur is helpful, but I'm going to take a heal hook because it can grant me energy. And energy is a thing that I really need. Hey, look, I got a thing. Now I don't get combats in these question mark spaces here. That's helpful. Like, you have no idea how helpful it is, really. I've heard that this is really good because you become intangible, which means that you really only take 1 damage once you are. But I'm not willing to give up that much health. Let's see. Let's find a card that maybe... Ooh, Bouncing Flask. That's a really good one. Poison Stab. Distraction. Backstab is a good one. See, there's ones, like I said, that allow you to draw a lot more cards, so you can just go Acrobatics. I'm tempted to grab Outmaneuver, but I just grabbed an energy card, so maybe not that one. Let's see. That's a really nice looking Blade Dance. Add a bunch of shivs to my hand. I'm going to go with Bouncing Flask. Let's hope that doesn't screw me over later. Oh, I hate this bastard too. The Spheric Guardian. God. Let's see. If the enemy has weak. So that Crippling Cloud was essentially useless. But at least it got rid of all the guy's artifact. The nice thing about this guy, once the artifact is gone, you can just poison the shit out of him. And then, like, that's really all you need to do. You poison him and he can't, all this block here won't defend him for shit against poison. So he'll die pretty easily, and then it's only a matter of defending myself against his attacks. And of course, a nice piercing wail will help with that. Decrease his strength by a ton. See, look at how much poison I just placed on that son of a bitch. I'll use Phantasmal Killer, but only because I have the energy to do so. See, now if I successfully defend myself against this bastard, then I needn't worry about anything else. Actually, I shouldn't do that because he's about to die. 4 cards to retain. Holy hell. Bye-bye. Uh-huh. I'd like another Bane, but I think I'll take a Footwork. Footwork will increase my dexterity and thus make me harder to kill. Uh-oh. This is not a great setup to start out with. Go regen potion. Save me. Yeah, it's not going to save me. It doesn't heal me nearly as much as I need to be healed right now. Not even close. Oh, a bouncing flask. Helpful. Not as helpful as that piercing wail was just now. I did not choose that, by the way. The bouncing flask applies a certain amount of poison to a random opponent. So it just happened to choose this one, this slaver over here. I did not choose that, but it was kind of interesting that it all chose one particular unit to do that with. I will activate a crippling cloud and then use survivor and hope that I do survive because this is going to be a little tough right now. The slaver is practically taken care of already, but unfortunately he's still here and making me vulnerable and essentially reducing my ability to protect myself. Actually, it's not reducing my ability to protect myself. It's making me take more damage from their attacks. Because I like to be accurate that way. Oh, good. Oh, no. That's not good. Excellent. No, I don't want to retain any of those wounds. Where's another bouncing flask when you need one? All right. Heal hook. That's precisely what I got it for, so that I could do that. See, when they have weak, a heal hook grants you, essentially refunds the energy you used to use it in the first place. And then it lets you draw a card. So that's helpful. Oh my god! Sea hockey with a raid of 13 people? Holy hell! Jesus, that's crazy. Hi, everybody. What's going on? I hope you had a fantastic, marvelous stream, Sea Hockey. And thank you for the raid. And wow, that's craziness. Hey, Think Gibbon, thanks for the follow. What's up, Hungarian Mafia Queen? And Freerider and Miss Sea Hockey, don't forget. This is just delightful. Exactly. All the puns. All the puns forever. And Freerider, thanks for the follow. Miss Sea Hockey, thank you for the follow. Oh my goodness. I did not expect this today. I really didn't. And it was rather a pick me up. I appreciate it. Rich Bar, number 8. Thank you for the follow. My God, all the follows and all the raids and all the everything. You all are just wonderful. Love. Tire love. Too late. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, it's been a little slow today, but I get to play one of my favorite games, you know. I'm playing Roguelites this month. If you don't know what that is, I can explain. I explained earlier in my stream to basically no one because no one was here to hear it. But, you know, I can explain what I'm talking about. A little number here we're playing called Slay the Spire. Okay, So roguelites are games. There was a game a long time ago. I don't remember what the name of it is. You can look it up. Um, oh yes, I definitely want tactician. It's it started up a genre called the roguelikes. I don't know exactly what the difference is. I think it's similar. Like there are just some purists that think, there's a difference between roguelike and roguelite, Lite. What we're playing is a roguelite. Anyway, that's neither here or there. A roguelite is a game like Slay the Spire here, because you can see this map right here. It's procedurally generated, so each of these rooms I have an option to go in. It's different every time I play. And every time I start out with a deck of cards that starts, well, I don't have any cards to show you as an example, but I start with some attack cards, some defense cards, and neutralize and survivor. That's about it, right? And I start out with one relic, one of these up here, and then I have to go through and pick up cards and relics and stuff and try to, you know, work out what my strategy is going to be so that I can survive and slay the spire. Right now, there are 4 different characters for this game. There are also a bunch of characters if you play with mods, but I'm going to be playing other games like this one. Like if you've ever heard of a game called Returnal, that's a roguelite. Um, you're stranded on an alien planet and you're in some weird time loop. So every time you die, you respawn at the start with basically all your stuff gone, right? Hades is another good example. Enter the Gungeon is a popular one. There's also Wizard of Legend. That's a good one, and a game called Rad. I may have to get that one and actually play it for you at some point. But yeah, that's the theme for this month is games like this. Procedural generation, sometimes deck building, and all the time making the best of what you've got. Because sometimes, in Enter the Gungeon, for example, you get a good gun like a rail cannon or the disintegrator rifle, which is really fucking amazing, by the way. And sometimes you get a slingshot or, you know, a dueling pistol, which shoots like one gun and then you have one bullet, then you have to reload it, and then shoot again. And it's really just a pain in the ass. I'm going to have to take with Noxious Flames, absolutely. What the hell is this? Anyway, at the start of your second turn, gain 14 block. Okay, then. I like block. Block is helpful. See, this is a random event that is a lot better because there's a relic called like Vampire Blood or Blood of the Master or something like that. And these guys go gaga over it. So you get like some awesome relic for free if you give it to them. Although it's really a nice relic because it like gives you health, I think, every time you gain coins or something like that. So, no thanks. I don't even have any strikes left. I can't do that anyway. Ooh, shuriken. Yes. I love shurikens on the silent. All right. So now you'll get to see those who came in with the raid just what this game is all about. I'm going to use some well-laid plans here in Doppelganger. So next turn I'm going to have some more energy and some more cards. And Snecko is going to kind of try and fuck everything up. Because what he does is he gives you confusion. And that messes up the energy cost of every card you draw. See, Deflect is normally 0 cost, but now it's a 3. So I essentially can't play it. Although, I could play Gambler's Brew. Why don't I do that? Gambler's Brew allows you to choose any number of cards in your hand, like so. Just like that. I discarded like 6 cards, and then I draw 6 cards. Which was moderately helpful. My hand is full right now, though, so I gotta get rid of a few cards. Let's see. I'll take Escape Plan. That was helpful. I really need to weaken him somehow. I guess I'll use Crippling Cloud. And of course, I've got Ink Bottle over here, so that helps. use Survivor and discard Tactician, which gives me more energy. Heal Hook, which gives me more energy. Hey, Girth, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Tire love. I swear to God, if I ever make an animated emote, which may just be me going from here to here, but I will, it's going to be Tire love. Let's see. We'll play a Bouncing Flask, which will poison my snaky opponent a little bit more. Play some well-laid plans. How's it going today, Girth? You ever played some roguelite games like Slay the Spire? Hey, Ivy Knoxville, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Woohoo! One raid is all it takes, and suddenly I'm having a really good stream. All right. Oh, awesome. Okay, so Noxious Fumes. So now I'll be able to poison the shit out of this overgrown dildo. And hopefully, I think I'll take the Deflect. I want all the cards to cycle as much as possible. More poison. More, I say. Uh-oh. I'm in a bit of a pickle here. I'll keep these two, and this time I'm going to discard the Reflect. I mean, Deflect. Hey, Sweet Pea, what's up? What's up? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here, and you are done, Snecko. Done, done, done. I don't even have to defend myself because you are going to take 29 points of poison damage. Bye-bye. Hey, thanks for the bits. Wow. You never know when something good's going to happen. I was just doing my normal thing last week, with my stream. Just chilling, doing some, I can't remember. I think it was Jackbox games. Yeah. And all of a sudden, a friend of mine subscribed and gifted 5 subs. It was great. Growth, I swear not following you. Did you mean Girth? Like Girth Nation? Have I been pronouncing his name wrong the entire time? Oh, I love Thousand Cuts. Thousand Cuts is great. Yeah, fair enough. But I don't really have what I need to make Thousand Cuts work well. Let's see. Whenever you apply poison, apply 1 additional poison. That could be very helpful. Oh, and a fairy in a bottle. I kind of need to take that. Like, a lot. Oh, challenge time. What's the challenge? I'm pretty sure that was one of those viewer choice challenges, if I'm remembering correctly. I hate this setup. Huh. It doesn't say. Hop on 1 foot while rubbing tummy with one hand and tapping head with another. Interesting challenge, but I think I can accomplish that. You may not be able to see me on 1 foot because my feet are down there. Hey, a sub from Sea Hockey. Thank you. Thanks for that. All right. Oh, the sub goal is kind of. But believe me, I am up on 1 foot here. I'll try to get my leg up here so you can see that I am very much on 1 foot, right? 1 foot, hop on 1 foot, rub my tummy, and tap my head, right? Are you happy now? Are you happy? Holy shit, 15 units were placed? 15? You're kidding. That's insane. Um, oh yeah, I really want this relic here. Hydrate. Let us hydrate. Does hydration count if I have tea and water down here? I feel like it should. I probably needed that. So that was good. Let's see. See? Sea Hockey knows what's up. Start each elite combat with 2 strength. Ooh, I'd like to have that. I think I can afford both. I will take that and this one. I really wish I could have this kunai right here, but I can't, and I forgot about buying the fairy in a bottle. God damn it. The fairy in the bottle is really helpful. It heals. Instead of dying, you heal to 30% of your max health. Oh well, I got some good relics. Oh, but I don't want to rob the poor guy. Oh. Okay, quick pull. I don't have time to set up a pull. Should I rob him or should I leave? Shame is a really terrible curse to be under. Alright. I hope the relic is worth it. Potions always appear in combat rewards. That's not great. Because I don't often remember to use potions. I always have too many of them. Oh, Twisted Funnel. I love the Twisted Funnel. I wish I could buy that. Damn it. I'll take a slice, though. Slice is good. Pardon me. All right. Moving on. Oh, see? Shame. Shame on me! Shame! I gotta try to take out this cultist as quickly as I can. Because they're honestly, both these characters are a pain in the ass, but the cultist is gonna be the bigger one in a second here if I can't take him out. Let's see. Noxious Fumes. If I discarded a card this turn. Oh, okay. Right. So if I discard a card and I use Sneaky Strike, then it basically refunds its own energy cost. That's right. Poison him. Poison him until he is dead. I'll take these two. I probably should have retained Bane. I didn't think about that. If I had done Bane, then I could have used it against him and done a bunch of damage. Well, shoot. All right. Let's see. I'll use Survivor to get rid of Reflex, and that will allow me to draw a card. Sneaky Strike will give me some more energy. I'm not worried about him anymore. He's going to die from poison. But I'll nail this bastard. And then one more attack will increase my strength. Helpful. I'll alchemize. And I'll use that, because I'm sure plated armor is going to be helpful later. All right, I get to retain cards. Retention! Bye-bye. All right, and my Snecko Skull here will increase the amount of poison. I love it. That's right. I've got music to play. And deflect. And I'll play Doppelganger. And another deflect. Because why not? Let's see. I'll take this one and this one. This seems like a bad position to be in, but actually it's pretty great because all of these dazed cards are going to go away now. Crippling Cloud, bitch. I'll keep Tactician and Dodge and Roll. All the dazed. I'm no longer dazed. I'm now wide awake. All right, let's see. Escape plan. That didn't help. Dodge and roll. Absolutely. Oh, I should have played my duplication potion. I didn't think about that at the time. Damn it. Actually, is the Hex a non-attack card? Yeah, so anything I play that's not an attack card is going to create more of these bastards. I just have to survive a little bit longer, though. Hey, look, a Passimian is here. In case you didn't know, I got the Pokemon community game on my channel now, so feel free to play it if you'd like to. Sweet Pea really wants that freaking Passimian. Get in there! Get in the bow! That is what I always say to every Pokemon ever. Get in the bow! Let's see. Ooh, After Image. Yes. After Image is one of the best cards for the Silent. Because the more cards you play, the more defense you get. I'll take Prepared. Sure. Prepared is always a good thing to be. I haven't caught a lot because honestly, I notice the Pokemon in certain streamers' streams, but then I kind of go, meh, I don't want that one, you know? Yes, Thinking Gibbon is still here. Oh, you draw two and then discard two. Okay. All right. Envenom. Yes. Yes, I will take Envenom. Can you actually like battle Pokemon with this Pokemon game, or do you just catch them? Let's see. I will play Neutralize on you. I will play Flying Knee. And then I'm going to take a bit of a risk here and play Doppelganger. Okay, cool. No, my After Image! You bastard! Give me back my After Image! Holy hell. Okay, I got a lot here. Oh, shoot. I should have used Footwork first. My bad. Alchemize. Use the skill potion. Let's use some adrenaline. Noxious fumes, absolutely. Well-laid plans over here. Slice this bastard. Deflect. Make this guy the bane of the existence. Oh, and it activated Bane as I attacked. That was great. That's fair. I appreciate you, and I very much appreciate the raid. Thank you so much, Sea Hockey. And you know what? Before you go, sorry, I forgot about this when you came in. Oop. There we go. And how about one for Sweet Pea? I said do one for Sweet Pea. Wait for it, and we go. Huh. You guys just not been playing anything, or like are my shoutouts messed up here? It worked twice. That's great. Oh. Um. How about that? And of course, Freerider became a follower earlier. Huh. I don't know why. Perhaps there's some setup that is messed up for me and I have to fix it. I will check after this stream. Um, let me see. Oh yeah, sneaky strike. Hey, some more bits. Thanks, Girth. I appreciate it. Well, everyone, check out all the people that I gave a shout out to anyway. Please and thank you. That would be fantastic. Actually, let's use Piercing Wail. Because then their strength gets reduced. I'll hold on to Tactician and Leg Sweep. Who can say? All right. See you back here in a second, I hope. I didn't have to do that, but I wanted to get rid of the stupid Doubt card because it reduces my attack, and I don't like that at all. Uh-oh, here it comes. Here comes a Pokemon reference. Not only is it an aggressive action that they're about to take against me, it's going to be hyperactive. You'll see what I mean in a second. Bronze Automaton used Hyper Beam! Ow! Hurting me with hurty things. Use that, and on Tactician finally, so that I can do that. Sneaky Strike. Flying Knee. Slice. Bouncing Flask. Leg Sweep. Number one. Girth always has to be number one in everything, right? Uh-oh. This could be a problem. Now I don't have enough cards to... I may not have enough cards to survive this. Pray for me out there, folks. Oh no! No! I don't have enough! I'm not gonna survive! Oh god! This is going to hurt. Ow. Damn it. Okay, well, that was the silent. I hope you enjoyed that. I think we have time, hopefully, for one more, and we're going to be hopping over to the defect. Well, there you go. See? Thinking Gibbon just laid it out perfectly. Let's see. Oh, no. I want my starting relic. Okay. That's an interesting start. We'll see what I can do with that. But first, it's time for a little Stream Raiders. Let's put the killing field right over here and destroy them. Attack! Ah! A Wayland scream. Huh. That wasn't a tough boss. That was pretty easy. Toughest part was getting around to attack the damn thing. Boss defeated, baby! Now, let's go into a dungeon and see if we can do anything about that. All right. And ironically, the dungeon section of Stream Raiders here is also a roguelite. A rogue-like. Roguelike? Roguelite. Light. L-I-T-E. Because, you see, you go through and you get certain bonuses if you survive. If you don't, well, your run is over. Now, back to Slay the Spire. Oh no, like half my viewers left. So sad. See, this guy is kind of like a mage, almost. He gets these orbs here when I get cards like Zap. I get one lightning orb. So at the end of my turn, it'll deal that guy 3 damage. If I evoke it, which means get rid of the orb, then it deals more damage. But only certain cards can evoke them, or if I get too many orbs here. I think he's the first character I actually finished the game with successfully, which is saying something. Because this game is kind of hard to finish at times. Boom! Evocation means that you are dead, my dear sir. Let's see. I'm going to take this one. Oh yeah, I'll transform a card. I'll transform a defense card. Double my energy. Interesting. That could be helpful. Upgrade 2 random cards, and it's the 2 cards that I got. Okay then. Let's see. Ooh. Static Discharge is really helpful if you're building a lightning deck. Flash of Steel is good too, though. I'm going to take Static Discharge. Because I like Static Discharge a lot. Let's see. Leap, Defend, and Zap. Lightning. Lightning happens. So much lightning. Ow. I took some unblocked damage. And now you will feel the lightning. Zappity zap zap double day. I love that show. Claw, yeah. I was talking about this earlier in my stream. There was a person I saw who had all claw cards in his deck and one that would help him draw new cards. Like, so the claws just kept increasing in damage over and over and over again. It was insane. I'll take a consume, sure. That should be helpful for me. Let's see. I'll play my Swift Potion and hope I get my Leap. Thank you very much. Focus increases the damage and general effects of all the orbs that the defect uses. So it's generally a good thing to have. Unfortunately, now I have no orbs. Oh crap! Forgive the pause. I'm trying to set up a raid here. Or at least get some people in here, maybe. Alright, enough of that. And Inkata. Hey, Only Wrath, how's it going? It was going extremely well when frickin' Sea Hockey raided me. It was awesome. That was the best raid I've had in a long, long time. Hey, Indy 1994, welcome. Thanks for thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. And welcome to you, my Malichi. Malachi? I apologize if I completely butchered that. Out of curiosity, Indy, how did you find my stream? Are you part of one of our Discords? Did you find me on Hover? What's the deal? Damn it! I lightning the wrong one. The lightning is completely random, so no control over that. Oh, sure. Sure, now you lightning the one that was about to hurt me. Dipshit. Yes! You're mine now, buddy. None of those cards are going to be particularly helpful right now, so I will not use them. Bye-bye. Lightning. Let's see. Ooh, that could be really good with the kind of deck I'm building currently. Or not. We'll see how well I use it. I'm going to take a little bit of damage on purpose so that I can get some more lightning. Oh, and Scythe Joker's Discord. Okay. That's cool. It's always nice when, that kind of promotion pays off because sometimes you post your link and you think no one's ever going to show up. But sometimes you do, and I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone being here. Tire love. Oh, that's cool. I have hover, and I think I have a command for that. In fact, although I may have deleted it. I always like to know if people have hover or not, because if I can get enough referrals, I'll be able to get a live on the hover Discord, an auto live. So that would be nice. Sorry, we're taking a pause because our, I know. Oh, it's on cooldown. Didn't realize that. Okay. We'll play Stronghold over here. I don't know what it does. But why not? Stronghold, let's go. I think Stronghold increases defense, but I can't be certain. This is like some bad Pokemon ripoff. It still kind of bugs me that the referrals for hover, can't be done retroactively. They have to be done when you make your account and at no other time. Major bummer, but you know, it is what it is, I suppose. God, I hate that phrase. I can't believe I just said that. Bad. Right? Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, maybe a little bit of Super Mario in there. All right. Time to select a boon. Archers have 2 additional range. Ooh, that would be nice. Flagbearer buff also grants 100% movement speed. All common units automatically recover at the end of a boss battle. That could be helpful. Yeah, I mean, like any new platform is really a good thing. Hey, Weasel Buddy, how's it going? God, this is going to be so difficult to remember everyone who showed up. Let's see. Um, I'm going to try and write down as many as I can so I can thank people properly later. Let's see. Um, who else has been talking? And I'll try to check it out later. All right, Gibbon. All right. I think I'm going to take these longbows here because that's an interesting idea to me. Hopefully that will pay off in our next battle. Play a bunch of archers, everybody. Like, seriously, I'm going to play my own archer. That's how much I want archers to be placed. Like, seriously, tons of ranged characters here. Archers have more. All units spawn a skeleton warrior on death. Captain and epic units spawn one more. Oh, really? I've just been posting like plays of the game from Overwatch mostly, and that's what I've been getting a lot of views on. So, honestly, anything that has even slightly to do with games. Some of them don't even have any gameplay. Some of them are like players just kind of sitting there and have text like, you know, when you get a bunch of randos in Warzone, and then they have like a sound clip from somewhere. So it barely has anything to do with games, but it does. And so they post it. Oh, I hate the slaver so much. God, I hate him. Thank goodness for the anchor. Let's see. I will consume and I will zap and all the zapping forever. Let's see. FTL. Fuck the lamo. I don't know. Static charge. Bye-bye. Let's see. Charge battery. Sounds good. There's another power. Wow, 10 viewers right now. This is insane. There's another power that the defect has, which I'd really like to have. It like channels um, it channels lightning orbs like once at the end of every turn. Yep, absolute crazy people. I hear that. Let's see here. See, these guys over here, these looters, they steal my gold every turn, whether I'm blocking or not. And then what they do is that eventually they bugger off and I get my gold stolen. Let's see. How about another static discharge? Why not? Meal ticket would be nice. Add 5 cards to your deck. That may be a few too many, honestly. Charge battery is good. I like static discharge, but I feel like 2 is enough. But that's why I wanted to get meal ticket, is because I wanted to heal up when I came over here. There it is. Electrodynamics. So lightning hits every enemy and you get to channel a couple. Oh, I love it. I'll take Streamline. Hey, Booch! What's up? Thanks for being here. Let me just pop over to here. I'm trying to write down all the names of all the people who are supporting me today so that hopefully I'll remember when I thank them later. We're playing some Slay the Spire. You ever played Slay the Spire? Show of hands, who's played Slay the Spire before? Let's see. Static discharge for sure. Charge battery for later. I'm going to need that explosive potion later for sure. It's really interesting. If you've ever played other roguelite games, that's Lite, they're games like Slay the Spire, duh, but also Enter the Gungeon, Wizard of Legend, Returnal. That was one that came out early last year or sometime late last year. That one's a good one. They're games that are traditionally procedurally generated, and you start with a certain set. Like in this game, I start with, like 5 attacks, 5 defense, and certain other cards, and that's it. Plus my little relic up here, a cracked core. And then I have to build a deck and get a bunch of other stuff as I go along. And I'll throw this weakness potion now, because that will be helpful. And just like that, more and more lightning. Uh-oh, he was interrupted. I'm not sure I meant to do that just yet. Yep, they get discarded at the end of every turn unless you have a relic that says you don't have to do that. Gonna play charged battery anyway because it helps with my energy. And you weren't here for it earlier, Booch, but like I was playing a character called the Silent, who's like a rogue. They use a bunch of daggers and poison and sneaky ways to win. But they had some cards a card called Best Laid Plans where you could retain cards, so you could select a couple of cards and keep them in your hand for a while or until the next turn. Holy shit. Thunderstrike is going to do an amazing amount of damage. Let's go for it. That was awesome. I should have played double energy, though. I should have. Ha! Interrupted. Fuck off. That was so awesome. I hope I get Lightning Strike again in a second here, because it will be equally awesome. Nope, guess not. Oh well. I'll charge my battery. Well, actually, oh, it's too late now. I just realized that I have a potion that would have allowed me to draw more cards. I didn't think about that before I decided which cards to play. Ha ha. You hurt me and I lightning strike you, motherfucker. And I win. There we go. Oh, I gotta have electrodynamics. Electrodynamics is a marvelous power. See, this is the one, Runic Pyramid. At the end of the turn, you no longer discard your hand. Let's see. Philosopher's Stone. Oh, I don't want that. I'm going to take Sozu. Oh, that seems like a really bad idea, but I'm going to go for it. Static Discharge and Electrodynamics in the starting hand. Holy hell. Watch this. This is going to be insane. So now Lightning will strike all of them every turn. And when I get hit, I will channel more of them and hit them with even more lightning. All the lightning forever. Watch this. I'll block 2 of their many attacks, and then watch this. Bam! New lightning. Bam! New lightning. Oh, the lightning forever. I'd like that clipped. Can someone clip that, please? I mean, I can clip it too, but, you know. I just wondered, because if I clip it, I have to, like, Alt-Tab out of here. I'm going to go ahead and clip it. Gremlin Horn. Ooh, that one is fantastic. I love that relic. Because then you just kill a bunch of people. I didn't have the relic I needed for this one. That's too bad. Because see, if you get this little golden idol and you go to the Forgotten Altar, then you can trade it in for one. And then, like, every time you gain gold, you gain health, which is really, really helpful. Thank you, Malachi. Appreciate that. Time to check on Stream Raiders again. I didn't realize that the dungeon was on such a low cooldown. Oh wait, no, not this one. No, I want the high ground one. Because the high ground, what it does is it increases the damage, I think, of all your archers, and we got a ton. Did my epic archer just die just like that? Jesus. This guy's no joke. All right, we made it through, though. Next boon. Let's see. Support units grant 25% more healing. That would be helpful. Healers grant an indefinite regen to nearby allies on match start, which heals 10 every 4 seconds. Wow, I think I might have to go with that one. Boss battle. Engage. Let's see. I think I'm going to have to go with a warrior. Hopefully it can go over here and kill this power-up. I'm not entirely sure what power-ups do, but I hope that they'll help. I guess I can't go back and check on my quest right now. That's too bad. I said reopen Slay the Spire. All right. This is going to be a tough one. I got cursed with pain, but this special relic is worth it. Warped tongs. They'll select one random card in my hand each turn and upgrade it. Look at how much freaking defense I have. Oh my god. So here's the awesome part about the Gremlin Horn. If I kill, say, the Slaver over here, then I'll get extra energy and I'll draw a card and I'll be in a better position to kill the rest of them. Static Discharge, Electrodynamics, and I'll charge my battery, because why not? All the lightning forever. Forever and ever. I love it. This hurts you more than it hurts me. And I'll play double energy, not because I need to, but because why not? And Taskmaster goes bye-bye. So much fun. Yeah, who needs a stupid strength potion anyway? I don't need strength when I have lightning. Well, I've got to have my static discharge. Time for another little sip of tea here. Static discharge. Helpful. Okay. Well, first I have to play FTL. And then a recursion. We'll play a strike over here. Recharge battery and leap. And I don't think that's even going to matter because lightning. Lightning happens. Let's see. Play the next card. Put the next card you play on top of your draw pile. Oh, barrage? I think I'll take that. I'd like to go to that question mark thing, but I really need to heal up. Singing Bowl. When adding cards to your deck, you may raise your max health by 2 instead. That is so helpful. Let's see. 24. It's a little too much, but I'll increase my strength. So now my attacks will do more damage in addition to my lightning. And oh, look, it's Snecko. Hi, Snecko. I don't like you very much. Oh, the lightning. Oh, dear. Electrodynamics. And a static discharge. See, actually, that barrage card lends itself better not to the kind of deck I have, but the kind that where you have, because there are cards for the defect that give you more orbs. So you can have like 10 of them. And if you have orbs on all of them, then barrage is like fucking deadly. Why am I taking... Oh, because of pain. The pain! I was about to say, why am I taking damage when I'm playing these cards? Nothing should be doing that. Pain does that. Pain hurts. Flash of Steel. I love the defect. And I don't care who knows it. I'll take some extra max health, I think. Let's go to the shop first. This is going to be kind of expensive, but I want the pain card out. Go away. Number of cards in my draw pile, yeah. So that's a really great card to have. But so is Self-Repair. Self-repair can be kind of tricky to use, but it's honestly really helpful. Oh, more defense. Yes. All right, let's see. More static discharge. Yes, absolutely. By all means, hurt me. Because when you hurt me, you're only hurting yourself. Let's see. Flash of Steel. Um, Electrodynamics really isn't going to help me much here, but I kind of can't help it, so. The Defect is arguably the best character. I know, right? It's some really great artwork, and I'm pretty sure that it's all hand drawn. So it's pretty awesome. Oh, Beam Cell, absolutely. All right. Quick break while I pull up Stream Raiders again. Let's see. We'll put a killing field over here near the boss. Hopefully that will help out. Let's zoom in. Oh, right. This boss is like Pac-Man and he kind of runs all over the place. I forgot about that. I have no idea why my guys are going. Oh, because there was someone in the center, apparently. Didn't know that. Die! Oh no! My warrior is dead! This Pac-Man-esque motherfucker is tough. God damn. I got annihilated. And so did Ivy Knoxville, who actually, I think, followed me earlier. Thanks for that, by the way. Um, let's see. Maybe we'll go up here. Very easy. Yeah, let's hope so. Because that was kind of terrible. Actually, I would like to play a rogue. Rogues are generally good against these dark rook towers here because they're ranged units. StreamRaiders.com/t/delightful poisoning if you'd like to get in on this, or just go to Stream Raiders and search up my name. I will be there, I promise. Okay. We only have time to get through the next battle, and then it'll be time for me to raid out, unfortunately. I don't want to go. I'd like to at least finish this run first. But I must. I must go. Tire love for everybody. The boot is really helpful in situations like this because this creature here has flight, so it reduces my attack by half. But the boot says, screw that, you're taking the full amount of damage. Oh, I wish I had enough energy to play this, but I don't. That's okay, because I'm about to take some damage, and a whole bunch of lightning is going to happen here. All the lightning. all the lightning forever. Beautiful. Okay. Well, that was Slay the Spire for you. Please tune in next week. We'll be playing a little number by the name of Hell Train, which is another deck building roguelite. And also on Friday for a fantastic Friday. That will be, I'm not sure yet. It's probably either going to be Choice Chamber or maybe some. There was another game that I thought of, like, oh yeah, Words on Stream. We might be playing some Words on Stream. So join us then. We got all kinds of links down below, and I would put all my socials in there, but then I'd have to all tab out of this game and stuff. Well, I'm going to have to anyway because I need to get over to my stream manager here. So, you know, I think I deleted that one because I was trying to consolidate all my socials into one command and I kind of messed it up. Okay, so it's going to be fun. It's going to be delightful. It's going to be wonderful. Please join me next time. I wish you all a good day and good gaming. And let's see if we can find someone to. In fact, there's someone right there. Let's go ahead and raid us Carson. Let's clap. Let's clap the clapper. See you around, Rich Bar. Thanks once again for tuning in. I appreciate it. Let's see. Turn Stream Raiders off. Open up OBS.